Whatever the instruction I'm gonna give it to you, you have to do it exactly the same what I'm asking you to do it.
You do
Otherwise, I'm
not
not being able to get my money back.
you're not ordering me around. I don't understand why you think you have the capacity to tell me what I can and cannot do. How much do you get paid per hour?
We get paid monthly, not hourly.
What's your monthly salary?
Uh,
I mean,
it's $600.
you only make $600 a month,
Yes.
honey. That's illegal. That means you're making. Let me add that up. It's an average of 174 hours a month. Divide that by 600 divided by 174. You're making $3.44 per hour.
I think so.
You're either
My
getting
manager is here. Okay.
you're either being taken advantage of, or you're just really stupid. It,
Oh,
I
all right, ma'am.
When I was 16, I wouldn't have worked for $3 an hour at the age of 16, and you're 22.
Yes. All
God,
right.
you're a
So my manager is.
moron. You know what? I think you should go get a glass of water to calm your nerves
No, I don't
down.
want it. I
Get a
don't want
glass
it.
of
I don't need it.
water.
Now I'm gonna to show you to whom you are talking with.
Okay,
Let
I'm gonna
me.
ask you something. I'm gonna ask you one more item. Do you know
What?
Do you know what the inside of a bank looks like? Have you ever been inside of an actual bank?
Today only I have been to the bank and I've made a transfer. How can you just ask me the question like this?
Because it sounds to me like you're one of those types that think a bank is just a website. They actually have buildings.
Okay, Miss Mary, I respect you from the deep core of my heart, okay, but I do believe, ma'am, you're just trying to insult my family.
This video is sponsored by Aura. Aura is a service which helps keep your private information safe. What is the dark web? The dark web is a place on the internet that is a paradise for hackers and scammers who trade illicit information with unscrupulous buyers. Aura will help uncover your private information inside of the dark web. In my case, Aura was able to discover my email address being used at docsbin.com. Armed with this information, I will now go to that site and request my record to be removed, and I have Aura to thank for that. Aura is the #1 identity theft protection service rated by security.org, providing fraud monitoring, antivirus protection, password management, and VPN rolled into a single low-cost package. Don't risk losing your personal information on the dark web. Go to aura.com/ModderPaul and sign up for a free 2-week trial and find out if your personal information is compromised.
It is not an opinion. You are a certified scumbag. You sound like a scumbag. I would go as far as to say you're actually a douchebag. Douchebag. Now get this
See,
done.
ma'am.
You're here to serve me. Now get this done.
I'm really sorry if I sound a bit rude, but that's the work that I was supposed to be doing right now. Is that correct?
Honey, you don't sound rude. You sound ignorant. You're
Uh,
ignorant. You're not a rude person. You're just dumb. How long have you been thinking that a computer can catch fleas like a dog? You said it's got fleas?
Yeah, if the services are not working in your computer, then it will be got freezed.
It gets fleas
Please try to
like a
understand me.
dog? It catches fleas like a dog? I don't
No,
get
ma'am.
you. Dogs catch fleas. Cats can catch fleas. Computers getting fleas? Do I take it to a vet? What?
I'm just an employee, ma'am. Whatever instructions we are giving it,
Don't call
I'm
me
just
ma'am.
instructing you. I'm
Don't
sorry,
call me
Mrs.
ma'am.
Mary, Mrs. Mary,
Okay, so
Mrs.
you're
Mary.
telling me you have pre-written instructions on what to tell someone when you overpay them? So it wasn't a mistake, was it? I feel sorry for your family because you're only feeding them with $2 an hour. You're shameful.
They
You
cannot.
need to admit it. Just
I
say,
will. Okay, fine. Now I will try to find a different job.
okay, good job.
That's what I can
Nice.
do. That's what I can do. Okay, that's
Okay.
what I can do. My family,
Okay.
my family is living. Okay, my family. I'm just running my family for the last 10 years. Okay, and they're perfectly fine.
On
Okay,
$2 an hour? I doubt that.
my
They
wife
probably-
my wife is a babysitter. My wife is a babysitter.
She's a babysitter, really?
Yes.
That's clever. Really?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
What is she? What
Thank
does she
you.
make? What does she make an hour?
What?
What does your wife make an hour as a babysitter?
Ma'am, that's a personal question you're asking, ma'am. I cannot tell anything, ma'am. Okay.
You know what? I think you should go get a glass of water to calm your nerves
No,
down.
I don't want it. I
Get a
don't
glass
want it.
of
I don't need it.
water.
Now I'm gonna to show you to whom you are talking with.
I don't like your English. It's too fruity tooty.
I don't
Your
want. I
Eng-
don't want
your
to
Eng-
teach.
Your
Don't
English.
teach me.
Your English is
teach me.
fruity tooty. You have fruity tooty
Yes,
English.
Don't teach me. Don't teach me. I don't need it. I don't want it. So it's better don't teach me.
What are you gonna
You can
do?
teach like this in a hospital. You can
can't-
teach like this in a hospital. Don't teach me like this.
I'm going to
Scammer!
help you out, and you are scolding on me.
You are a
How dare you scolding on
rascal!
me?
You're a
You
rascal
are a
scoundrel!
okay. I'm just hang up the call, you
Piece of
motherfucker.
shit! You're a filthy, stinking.
Ma'am, I'll work on my
Well, just go to your,
language and
just go to your boss and say,
yeah.
"Hey, boss, my friend Mary says that my English sucks. Can you help me learn
Okay.
better?" Just tell them that. They'll show you.
Something.
Don't call me ma'am.
Sorry?
You just called me
I'm
ma'am.
so sorry.
No, you're
I
not.
just forget that now.
You did it again.
Forget about that.
You just did it again. Who am I talking to now?
You're speaking to Adam Smith, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm the
Adam,
same
don't
person.
put me on mute. That is very rude.
I'm not putting myself on mute, okay?
Yes, you are, because I can hear people in your call center, and when I can't hear them, that means you put me on mute. Don't do that.
Okay.
That is
Okay, I'm
rude.
not gonna put myself on mute, okay?
That's
I'm-
right.
I'm
You
really
won't do
sorry.
that. You should be sorry.
Okay.
I wouldn't give you my private secure information. You're just one of the basic workers for
That's-
Amazon. You're not authorized because you're a low end
yeah,
worker.
that's why.
You're not a manager.
You are right. That's
Yeah,
why.
you're.
That's why.
I would
That's
not
why
give.
I'm
I would not give any info
Yeah.
to such a low end worker.
yes, yes. That's why. That's why I have to connect you to the like a senior
A real
supervisor
person,
of
a
Amazon.
real man, a real man that can help. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm connecting you to the senior
Um,
supervisors. Just bear with me.
Can you get somebody that can speak English better than you? That would really help.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I'll.
You're
connect you to the-
well, no, don't take me wrong. I think you need to take some extra time after work, maybe crack open a book on how to use English. You can go much further.
Okay.
You wouldn't be in such a low-paying job. You might be a manager one day. I'm turning
So
it
once
back
you see the
on.
cancellation form,
Oh, now
so
I
just
see
tell
the
me, once you
form.
see the cancellation form. Have
Yeah.
you got the cancellation form?
I will if you would slow the hell down. You're talking too fast. Can you slow down?
Ma'am, I'm saying that, have you got
Slow
the
down.
cancellation form?
Yes, I got a cancellation form. What do you want me to do with it? Want to fill out the form as fast as I can? Slow down.
Love, what happened? What happened?
You-
Calm down.
You talk too fast. Slow down.
Oh, okay, I'm really sorry for that. I'm really sorry for that.
Okay, I'll
Now
fill
you
out
need to
as
fill
fast
out
as
the
I can, and
cancel.
then when I can, I'm gonna go in, and then I'll fill it out and I press process. What do you want me to do? See? You are the worst customer service representative I have ever talked to. You need to slow
Okay, not an
down.
issue. Not an
It
issue.
is,
Talk to my
it is,
banking manager, okay?
I'm gonna tell him how poor of a communicator you really are. You're getting
Oh, not an
low
issue.
marks.
Talk to.
It is an issue.
Okay, I'm really sorry for that. I'm really sorry for that. Talk to my
I,
banking manager, okay?
I don't think you're sorry. I think you need to get fired. Give me your manager.
So you're gonna put the details back again in your email, right?
Right, I'm gonna email it to myself.
All right. And as I said, like yesterday, that it's called Chase Bank. It's a J.P. Morgan Chase Bank.
A cheese bank? What? I've never
So
heard of. I've never heard of cheese bank.
you have never heard of Chase Bank, madam?
Um, what kind of cheese? Swiss cheese bank? Cheddar cheese bank? You're confusing me.
Do you want me to show you the picture of the bank?
Yeah. I've just never heard of cheese bank
All right,
before.
hold on. All right, I will find that out. But right now, ma'am, are you
Okay.
gonna go ahead and do
God,
this
you-
transaction because we are
you-
running out of
you-
time and the
you
bank will
are-
get closed, ma'am.
You are stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go in.
I need to learn a lot from you, okay? I need to learn a lot from you, and I will do that. I
Did you
will
know-
surely do that.
I'm 36 years old and you're 42, and I'm like 3 times smarter than you. I make over 8 times what you make, probably. Your life is a failure, Sam. A effing failure.
I have to go ahead and find some other way how
Okay.
I can get the money,
Okay.
and I don't know, all right? Because the way you were just going to the bank and you were just telling everything, you think that you're smart enough, but you're not, madam, you know?
Actually, no, honey. I consider myself to be of much higher caliber intelligence than you. You're not that smart. I hate to
You
say
made
it.
me upset today, okay? I'm gonna talk you I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you later. You made me upset.
I don't care if I've made you upset. The point is I'm trying to conduct a transaction from my bank to the Geek Squad, and it sounds to me like you don't know what you're really doing.
Why you are getting stuck in the gig squad? I don't understand. I
Because
told you just don't tell them anything regarding the gig
You-
squad. Then why you are
it
telling
is
them everything?
because it is the Geek Squad that I made
Forget
the
about that.
typo.
All you just have to do, you just need to return me my money back, and I want the money back in my way, okay? And you have to send it. Whatever the instruction I'm gonna give it to you, you have to do it exactly the same what I'm asking you to do it.
You
Otherwise,
do
I'm not being
you-
able to get my money back.
You're not ordering me around. I don't understand why you think you have the capacity to tell me what I can and cannot do.
Why did you just said to that lady regarding the business transaction or anything? I've already
Because-
made you understand, and
Because, honey, you're giving me information that just sounded like it wasn't true. I already know that if I send this money as personal, I'm going to end up getting a higher tax bracket. And you've already agreed to pay me that after you get a notarized document. I don't even think you're prepared to do that either, because you don't know how a document gets notarized. You thought it meant you sign it. That's not what that means. Have you ever heard of a notary public?
no, I haven't, ma'am.
You're
I'm
42
a failure,
years
you said, okay?
You're 42 years old and you've never heard of a notary public.
No, I haven't heard of that, all right? Like, I don't know anything about that.
Okay,
Let
I'm gonna
me-
ask you something. I'm gonna ask you one more item. Do you know
What?
Do you know what the inside of a bank looks like? Have you ever been inside of an actual bank?
Today only I have been to the bank and I've made a transfer. How can you just ask me the question like this?
Because it sounds to me like you're one of those types that think a bank is just a website. They actually have buildings. They actually have lobbies. when you go into the bank, you have to wait in line sometimes. Often you will be directed to seat at a table while an accounts manager will help you. In the back you'll
How
see
many branches you have there? How many branches you have there?
Cyprus Credit Union. Cyprus Credit Union is literally the largest bank in Utah. It's got, I would say, close to 40 locations.
You have got 40 locations over there?
But there's no reason for me to not go to the ones that are closest to me.
What is your zip code? Can you tell me again?
84123.
Okay.
But I don't think you're smart enough to understand any of this. You come up with this 18% tax, which doesn't exist. I don't understand you. Did you even go to high school?
Obviously.
You didn't go to high school?
I want you to write down my employee ID if you
No,
have a
I'm
pen on a
not.
paper. Or...
I am not interested in your employee ID. I can care less. You don't even really know how to do. You don't know proper phone etiquette, for starters. Your English is horrible. Where did you learn how to speak English? Where did you learn how to speak English?
All by myself, ma'am.
Well, that's what I thought. You need to go to an instructor, someone who knows how to speak English. If I was your employer, I'd smack you. I really would, just for being a poor quality work.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you get paid per hour?
We get paid monthly, not hourly.
What's your monthly salary? I mean?
It's $600.
You only make $600 a month?
Yes.
Honey, that's illegal. That means you're making, let me add that up. It's an average of 174 hours a month. Divide that by 600 divided by 174. You're making $3.44 per hour?
I think so.
Honey, and you're in Minnesota? The state of Minnesota, you can file a complaint with the state of Minnesota and get labor dispute and get all that money that you've been making for 5 months remanded to you. That's a lot of money. Minimum wage is $10. Minimum wage is $10.
Am I being paid a less amount of money, or am I being paid a large amount of money? What do you mean? I don't get it.
Okay, an average average month is about $174. 174 hours, I mean. $600 divided by 174 is $3.44 per hour. That is against the law.
I don't know, Mom. They are paying me that, and
how old are you?
I'm happy with this.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22 and you don't know this?
Yes, I'm 22 and I'm on.
Oh wow! How many more of you work there for that low wage?
See,
I would snatch you. I would snatch. Now I really despise the Geek Squad. They're ripping their employees off. Minimum wage in Michigan is $10 an hour. Geek Squad typically pays $15 an hour.
Okay.
You're either being taken advantage of, or you're just really, really, really stupid.
All right, Mom.
When I was 16, I wouldn't have worked for $3 an hour. At the age of 16, and you're 22.
Yes.
God, you're a moron. And your parents despise you.
You are wrong.
Your father thinks you're a scoundrel, a rascal.
Jennifer, I think
They won't.
I
Your,
think Jennifer, I think
your
Jennifer,
parents won't let you come home because you're such a
Jennifer,
bad
we are not
person.
permission. We are not
You are
permission to hang up the
disgusting,
call on our hand.
vile.
It's not your.
You should be a
Jennifer,
servant. You're a servant.
I am on the.
You are
I
a
am.
servant.
I am.
You are a servant. You need to act like one.
So we usually do not fix the physical problems, okay? We just work with the technical stuff. So that might be a reason.
I'm
why,
having
you
a.
know,
No, you're not that technical. How long have you been working for Geek's Wife?
I've been working for the past 5 months now.
Oh wow, you've barely made any progress. If my guess is correct, you're probably fresh off the street. Honey, that's not something being notarized. It requires a certain person who has a license. What are they called?
Attorney General, you're talking about?
No, honey, they work for the assembly and the state. They're elected. They have nothing to do with notarizing things.
You don't need to press enter, ma'am, after that, right?
What?
The enter will be coming automatically, okay? So
Okay.
you don't need to press enter after the amount, all right? Wait. Now go for it, ma'am.
Okay.
Now
What do you
go
want?
for it.
You want me to type 450 and then just stop?
450. And don't press enter. Don't press enter, ma'am, after that.
Okay. I typed 450.
Just a second, ma'am.
Okay. Do I need to type anything else?
Ma'am, once they will ask, they will let you know, ma'am.
Okay.
So I was not able to confirm it same to my bank that what exactly amount we would go ahead and withdraw, because on this form, whatever amount we have sufficient in
Honey.
our account will be debited because
No.
all right,
Honey,
because this is a direct portal.
No, you spelled transfer. The computer spelled transferred wrong. I don't understand why it's spelled wrong. One more thing. Stop calling me ma'am or madam. I'm only 34. I'm not an old lady. I want you to call me Miss or Mrs. Mary. I'd rather you call me Mrs. Mary.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right
Okay,
back.
Mrs. Mary.
Not
Can you just go?
Not
Can you
Mistress
just go?
Mary. It's Mrs. Mary. Not Mistress Mary. You said mistress, and that's not
Yeah,
nice.
sure. Take your time.
Okay, Miss Mary, I respect you from the deep core of my heart, okay, but I do believe, ma'am, you're just trying to insult my family.